Good morning. This morning we're going to go through the operation procedures for a tooling head or attachment that has been built for Woodward. This tooling head is similar to the last one built with a few corrections. There's been a revised gripping area for the swozzle, and there has been a brake release ring that has been added to the steering device here. This machine that we're going to use is just a demo machine, so this is going to go on your current machine that you have in place. As you see, the configuration on the gripper has changed because we're now grabbing the swozzle at this point. You have the brake ring that releases the brake. Of course, your controls for clamp and release. Got a primary clamp button here, double release. Whenever you grip the part, the proc switch inside the gripper is going to engage. Whenever that part present switch engages, it's going to give you an indicator here. You flip your you arm your lift signal, which turns the air on coming from that limit switch. You turn that air on going to the regulator, and then in turn this weight dial regulator sends it back through the rotor joint to the machine for your load regulation. Now, in that position with the toggle on, you can hit the release button and it will not release until you set the product down. Flip that toggle off and hit the primary release button, which in essence is also exhausting your lift pressure out of that circuit. Until you exhaust that out, you won't release. So you need to hit both of these simultaneously, as always, with a double release. Okay? Still have the same 360 degrees rotation here. You have the 360 degrees of rotation on the gripper. It's not continuous because you do have a line that wraps with the cylinder. So we'll go up, we're going to position the part. We hit clamp. Our green indicator is on, telling us that the part is there. Hit our arm switch or disarm switch to engage our pressure going to the load regulator or weight dial. Adjust that to balance the product. Now, at this point, we need to turn the product whatever angle, release the brake. Again, I can hit this release button on the right side, cannot release product. Set the product down, still cannot release product. Turn the disarm toggle switch to the off position. Primary release button, secondary release button. Again. This concludes the operations for Woodward.